and we have made it to our main event of week number 2. Got ourselves a good one with the passing attack of Arizona taking on the balanced movement of St. Louis. St. Louis with their second home game of the season. They're looking to get their second victory in as many games. Arizona is the lone team that has yet to get a victory up to this point. And we got to see if they could get the job done. It's going to be a real good matchup between two teams that pretty much have been going back and forth throughout getting into the playoffs or not making it to the playoffs. St. Louis is looking to change the narrative, get into the playoffs for the first time in a while, and actually get their first playoff victory. But before they can do that, they have to take care of what is in front of them. And Arizona is not a team that they can slouch on. I can't wait to see who's going to take this victory. Make sure you like and subscribe like we always do. It helps your team, it helps the league, and it helps your player. So make sure you go ahead and do that. Take care of that real quick. It only takes a second to do. Make sure you show some love to all of our homies, like I always say. We got Hollywood Sports and Sports Universe doing their thing. Excuse me. Gotta go crazy there. But got Hollywood Sports and Sports Universe in the Discord side doing their thing. You love to see it. Holding it down with the major homies. Then we also got World Simulation League on the basketball side. And we have Goals, Great One Hockey Sim League doing their thing on the ice, getting a little bit of a universe going full of sports. So make sure you make a player in all of those leagues. Show some support. They're going to be posting games all over Twitch. We're on YouTube, eventually moving our way towards Twitch. So make sure you show some love to us. Going to make sure you get all those players all ready to go for you. We already went through a couple of the, not a couple, but we already went through the trade that we went through with the Charlotte side. They got the players. So go ahead and see how St. Louis does without those two players that they had, King Jamal and Devontae Tree. So looking forward to see how they do in this game, along with Arizona with their passing attack. Dominique 2 times doing their thing. Let's go ahead and see what the verdict looks like. They're leaning more towards St. Louis. They're looking like the favorites on this one. I can't wait to see how they get going. Arizona is pretty much on Danny's side, or Danny's on Arizona's side. The verdict has St. Louis winning 85% of the time on the simulations. It looks like they're picking up a little bit after all of their draft picks, all the pieces that they acquired. And they might be a team to beat going forward with all these picks that they have coming for them. So only one way to figure out who's going to come out on top on this one is going to be Dominique 2 times going up against Maxime Bouchard. Well, actually not Maxime Bouchard. I got confused. Well, he is on the team. I got my players confused for a second because I was thinking of Benoit Bouchard on Tacoma. But Maxime Bouchard, the running back here for St. Louis, along with Bobby Markham, your mom, Darren Eliason, a lot of users on this St. Louis team getting strong on offense, and then defense might be the creme de la creme with Preston Dotson, Arn Jacobson, Caitlin Montaigne, and a few more. So gotta watch out for St. Louis. They could be one of those sneaky teams going forward. As Bubba Hill's going to start this one off here for Arizona, taking that pass to 20. It's going to be 1st and 10. Arizona is going to be the team to start out on offense. Rainy day here in St. Louis. Is going to be Dominique 2 times sacked immediately. There goes Allen on the play. And they're coming straight for the pressure here against Arizona. They're not playing games. It's going to be 2nd and 18 coming up here as they move to the 5 wide. Not blitzing this time. Dominique looking for the pass play, and that could have been picked off. I think that was Preston Dotson in that area looking to get that play, but not quite. It's going to be 3rd and 18 here. Preston Dotson, Arn Jacobson on the same team. It could spell trouble for these offenses. They're going to be looking right side, and that's going to be no good as well. St. Louis's defense says no to that drive. It's going to be 4th and 18 coming up here for St. Louis. Well, actually for Arizona, and there's going to be punting it to St. Louis. He's going to be the return man here. It's going to be Malcolm James Walker on the return. They moved a little few pieces there, and they got a new return man for them, taking it to the 45-yard line here. It's going to be Bobby Markham doing his thing at quarterback, looking to add some more stats to his stat column. He's going to toss it deep left side, and it's going to be picked off by Friedman. All it took was one play, and Arizona makes the moves right there. Nice job by Friedman to get that ball back. 1st and 10 here for Arizona, already getting the ball back. Pressured, but not going to get home. Ken Jacobs makes the play. A gain of 5 to start this one off for Arizona. It's going to be a good passing attack available on both sides. I can't wait to see who comes out on top. 2nd and 5 here. 13 minutes here in this ball game. They hand it off to Pablo Sanchez, but Nicholas Watt says no. Shout out to the Spartan. 3rd and 4. St. Louis looking to get off the field real quick. Not going to blitz. He's going to toss the middle of the field, incomplete. Nice defense there from St. Louis. Not quite getting the interception or the turnover, but you could call that one a turnover if you wish. Right after the interception, they're getting the ball right back. They should have some solid field position to work with as Washington sends this one away to the 20. It's going to be Malcolm James Walker once again on the return, trying to pick it past the 30, but not quite getting it. It's going to be 1st and 10 Archer football. Got a rainy day this time around, and they're looking to take advantage. Going with the 3 wide out set. Back to the run game. No, it's a play fake. Looking left side, and incomplete. It's going to set up 2nd and 10. Telling all the GMs and stuff, watch every single game. See what plays work from other teams. Pause it when you see the specific plays happen so you can learn what playbook it may come from. And there goes your mom running free past the 40 to the 30. Spin move right there, and she's just going to take it herself. Touchdown, St. Louis. And she's just going to make that all too easy. That's a highlight there. Someone clip that. That's going to be on the Shorts YouTube channel. We've got to start making these Shorts channels. You never know. It's going to be Joshua kicking this one away. Up into the uprights, and that was just a nice highlight play here for season 3 already. But seriously, we need to get some of these highlights on these highlights in the YouTube film. You see if we can get some more production on that side. But it's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up here after this return. Bubba Hill taking this close to the 15. I think that's where he gets stopped. Yes, he does. That's going to be 1st and 10 Arizona. Looking for some points here. Down me 2 times, looking left side, over the head of everyone. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Tertz has been doing his research. He's been asking questions to see how he could trip up this offense. I can't give him every trick in the book, but he's been doing the work, doing his due diligence. Nice defense here from 3rd and 10 coming up here for Arizona. But yes, he's been doing his research. He's been plugging away. He's been drafting well. And the results are picking up for St. Louis, I must say. Dominique 2 times looking deep left side, and a lot of defensive players there for St. Louis. As you can see, they've been putting in the work since day 1. They haven't had the greatest start to their league after we started the regular seasons, but it's been picking up very nicely with them. They started coming into this game undefeated, and they're looking to make it 2-0 as they set up 1st and 10. But we've seen last season they did have a solid start, but they went downhill for the, actually now that wasn't last season, that was the year before, where they had around a 6-2 record at one point. Then they lost the last bit of games. There goes Holloway right at the line that they need to move the chains down to the 44-yard line inside Arizona territory. 2 for 1 on the day for Bobby, looking for some more plays. Hand off here to Bouchard. Juke move, 1st down movement. That's going to move the chains. Good job there from St. Louis, keeping the drive going. Approaching the 10-minute mark here for the 1st quarter. Setting up in the pistol formation. And Markham's going to pass again. Looking middle of the field and a little bit behind the receiver. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking for some movements here. Markham passing this one. Gets away from pressure, but still finds a tight end, Cherry, right at the first down marker. It's 3rd and 1 coming up here. They are in field goal range, so I won't be surprised if they won't go for another run again. We will try it with the fullback, and it looks like their fullback will get the job done. Good job there. St. Louis keeps the drive moving down to the 30-yard line, and they're in field goal range once again. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first quarter for them. Passing it again, looking right side, caught by Bouchard. A gain of around 5 or 6. Inside the 25-yard line they go. It's going to be 2nd and 4 here for the Archers. The fans are loving what they've seen so far. A good mix of run and pass to keep this drive moving. Faking the handoff here. It's going to be Markham sitting in the pocket, toss it deep left side, and a little bit overthrown on that man right there. 3rd and 4 coming up here as they set up for another try to conversion here. And let's see if they can get it with the jumbo formation. Going to hand it off to Bouchard, looking up the middle, just a little shy, a yard away from the first down marker. But it does help their cause and get some more points as they set up for the field goal. St. Louis setting up. It's going to be Joshua kicking this one. Kick is up. Kick is definitely good from 38. St. Louis doing their thug fizzle at the current moment. Outside of that interception in the first play, they've been doing what they need to do, and Arizona needs to get something started. It's going to be Joshua sending this one away to around the 3-yard line or so. Bubba Hill going to be that return man up the middle. Nice snipe from that defender there. It's going to be caught right behind the 20-yard line, and Arizona's going to be back on offense. Taking the handoff, but sacked. And that's going to be Preston Dotson on the play. Perfectly timed blitz on the left side. They could not keep him contained. That's going to be 2nd and 15 coming up. Here he goes again. They're sending the blitz from the right side this time around, but it does get home. It's going to be down to the 20-yard line. 3rd and 7 coming up here for St. Louis. First quarter winding down still. 5 minutes, 15 seconds. Quick pitch right side. That should have been picked off. I think it was one of the bots that was in that particular area, but could not haul it in. It's going to be 4th and 7 here. Setting up the punt, and St. Louis is getting this ball back. Rain is pouring down, but it's not stopping these quarterbacks from letting that football fly. Malcolm James Walker taking that to around the 37-yard line, making 38. And 10 minutes down in this first quarter, St. Louis holding a 10-point lead. Offense is looking pretty nice. Set up with that big pass play to your mom. Handoff is going to be Bouchard trying to find the crease, and I think he should have just kept that to the outside, but it's going to be 2nd and 10. Here goes Kenneth with the tackle. 2nd and 10 coming up. 3 for 6 on the day. Also had that 6-yard catch so far. So looking for a play is Bobby looking middle of the field, caught by Bouchard. Another catch for Bouchard. And it's going to be 3rd and 1. We've seen in situations like this, they favor the run play. Let's see if they keep it on the ground. And these are instances that you want to watch for the teams that are going defensively. You see their tendencies. You see on the short situation, St. Louis is set up for that run play to try to continue to drive. There's nothing wrong with that. If your team can't get the stop, you got to find a way to slow them down. 1st and 10 coming up here, passing the left side and incomplete. Look like a couple of defenders there from Arizona out in that area to make sure that does not get through. 5 for 10 on the day for Bobby. Will they give it to the handoff again? No, they're going to pass it. Going to look for a man hit as he throws, fumbles a football, picked up by the offensive lineman. Nice job there by Stanley to get the play going. It's going to be 3rd and 16 here. Going to need to go with that passing game. They do set up in the shotgun. Wide receiver to the right side. Markham, quick pitch right side. He's by himself as your mom, and that's a first down, and that's inside the 35. They go. I wouldn't have recommended that pass play by any other team, but hey, your mom was by herself, and she took advantage. 2 catches for 96 on the day for your mom, doing her thug thizzle. And it's going to be handoff to Maxim Bouchard, another 4 or 5 on the play. This offense is percolating nicely. Final minute of the first quarter is kind of trickling down a little bit slow because of the incompletions, but it happens. Passing it left side, behind the line of scrimmage. There goes Darren Eliason for his first catch of the day, right as the first quarter starts to wind down. I think we got one more play before we wrap this one up. Yeah, it should be one more play. 3, 2, 1. Okay, they do get the hike before the snap. Passing it right side. Can they get the touchdown? No, they cannot. And I think Bobby had a man running clear open in the middle of the field, but did not pass it to him. It's going to be 2nd and 10 as we hit the end of the first quarter. Trying to keep the points moving is St. Louis, doing everything that they need to do. Passing game looking nice. Looking right side, caught by your mom. Makes, no, not going to make the first man miss. Just going to take that out of bounds. A little bit short of the first down marker, down to the 9-yard line. To keep the chains moving if they could get another 3 yards or so. They're going to try the run game. Bouchard falls forward, and he's going to get it barely. You see he reached out at the last second. That was just enough for the first down. St. Louis is in play for the touchdown. It's going to be a 3 wideout set. And it's going to be Markham looking for touchdown numero dos. Quick pitch left side and overthrown. And it could have been picked off. There was a defender right in that area. Set up 2nd and goal for St. Louis. 15 passes so far for Bobby, and he's doing very valiantly so far. Looking for a man somewhere. And he's going to get sacked. It was, the offensive line held him as long as they could, but shout out to the Arizona secondary, making sure there were no lanes available for Bobby to throw it to. That was probably the best play he could have done because it could have been picked off if he threw it. But Markham's going to try again, right side, caught by Cherry, a juke move, and waltzes into the end zone. Bad defensive play there. They had him right where they wanted, but St. Louis wanted it more. This is a game of inches, and so far St. Louis is putting everything that they need down to get this victory. Currently up 17-0 before the end of the first half. And I think they're, let me double check how many points they had in their last game, but they're inching closer to their season high before halftime, and Arizona has yet to find the answer. They already allowed a big amount of points to Huntington Beach up to this point, so you already think that St. Louis is salivating at the chance to get their offense rolling. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 15 for Arizona. Let's see how they get this one rolling. And yes, I do see here. Oh, no, that was Charlotte that gave up that big game. Arizona played Tacoma and lost 36-14. But there goes Preston Dotson with sack number 2. Just like that. How can I miss my player make plays as I'm looking away? 3 tackles, 2 sacks there for that man, right? Man, he's just too good. It's going to be Dominique 2 times passing this one right side over the head of the receiver. And it's going to set up 3rd and 20 here. St. Louis is looking for some real good field position, and another good play like that last one is going to help their chances. You see Preston's running mate with 1 tackle on the day. It's going to be Dominique sending this one away somewhere. Going to toss it deep right side and picked off by Old Dacker, and St. Louis is going to take that ball back. You could call that a punt if you want to. Down to the 41-yard line of St. Louis. And this defense is screaming right now, making some solid plays. Bobby looking for a man, passing this one middle of the field, caught by Darren Eliason right over the head of that linebacker. 1st and 10 to the 26-yard line, and St. Louis's offense looking pretty deadly right now, I must say. Markham passing this one, looking right side, caught by Cherry. It's going to be 2nd and 7 coming up. And as I was thinking about this, the last game, Charlotte got the victory, got 13 points in order to do it. And then the game before that, they gave up 61. So big ups to Charlotte on that one for bouncing back from the big loss to make a big victory. And it's going to be Bobby Markham here with another pass play down to the 9-yard line. Bobby Markham making some solid moves here. 12 for 19. Looking for some more plays. Give it to Bouchard. A juke move inside the 5. They go. It's going to be 2nd and goal here from St. Louis. So far, their offense is doing everything they need to do to get some points on the board, and this game is nowhere near done. It's going to be a handoff to the fullback. Try to fall forward, and he's right at the inch-yard line. Could not fall forward. A nice tackle there by the linebacker to prevent him from punching it in. And it's going to be 3rd and goal here. Will they go for the run here? Yes, they will. Bouchard waltzes in. Touchdown, St. Louis, and that's going to make this a 23-0 ball game. Arizona not looking good right now. Down 24 points if they make this extra point. Did I choose the wrong game to put on the game of the week? Only time will tell, but right now that last game is looking a lot more competitive than this. But St. Louis, wow, look at the changes that came from last year. They could not get into the playoffs, and right now they're working their way to be one of 3 teams that's currently undefeated to start the season. So can't wait to see how these 3 undefeated teams make it going. But you still have plenty of game left. Arizona still has a chance to make sure there's only 2 undefeated teams. I can't just say that St. Louis will win just because they're currently doing the job done. But looking right side, and could have been picked off right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Once again, let me know if you're liking the settings for the 15 minutes. I think that's going to be the meta from here on out for the USFA. Look at the hit. I think that was Preston Dotson again screaming. That's going to be 3rd down and 10. 2 for 13 on the day for Arizona's quarterback. Not helping the cause here. Dominique 2 times looking right side and over the head of the receiver. And even if he did make it, I don't think he was going to make it past that defender. 4th and 10 coming up. The St. Louis is getting this ball back. Arizona punting close to their end zone. It's going to be sent close to the 35-yard line for Malcolm James Walker. Taking that left side, getting close to the 45-yard line. So St. Louis once again in range for another touchdown. Looking at the time for the video at the current moment, 22:47. So solid time there. Got a lot of incompletion, so that's going to make it happen. Look, a deep pass here and caught by Darren Eliason down at the 6-yard line. All it takes is one play, and St. Louis is just looking too beastly right now. Arizona cannot keep up with this offense or defense. It's going to be St. Louis here. Markham passing this one, looking left side, caught by Cherry. Touchdown, numero dos to the tight end. That's going to give them some more points to work with. 30-0, pending 31. You see right there, 4 catches, 31 yards. 2 touchdowns to show for Michael Cherry doing his thing. Kick is up, kick is good here for St. Louis, and this is going to be their biggest score of the season after that touchdown. And I think this is probably the biggest score than what they had all season last year, if I can remember. I don't remember if they cracked 20 all season long. If I can see if I could go through the stats. I don't think they went through 20 points in any of the games. We're going to double check. We got 3 here. Just going to see if I can work through them a little bit. 3 here for them. Let's keep it going. I'll probably go through a few more. St. Louis, they had 14 in this game in their victory against Arizona. Let's see. Charlotte, Tacoma, St. Louis, they had 13 here against OKC. St. Louis had 6 here in the victory against Charlotte. Hit his left, right side, and it's going to be Sanchez getting hit by Malcolm James Walker, their punt returner, doing their thing on defense as well. Let's see if I can keep going through. I'm almost done for the most part. St. Louis had 0 in that game. That's not going to be enough. I'm pretty sure they broke their record from last season. I'm just going to double check to be sure. They got blanked in that game. Next week, let's see. St. Louis they gave up 27, but they only scored 3. And looks like St. Louis is getting another stop. It's going to be Malcolm James Walker taking that. Let's just double check, see if I can get it. Gave up 59, only scored 0. And which week is this? This is week 2. So I don't think they got more than 14 points last year. So that's already a good start for them, getting more than double that in 2 straight games. You see their offense and defense is picking up just where they need to be. 2nd and 10 here for Markham, looking for the pass left side. He does have Cherry, a spin move, a first down play. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. St. Louis is looking real nice here. And I'm just double checking through a few more things. St. Louis appears to be making a lot of good moves for this team. Passing it right side, caught by your mom. And she's going to take it out of bounds right before she could get the first down. Inside the 40 they go. 36-yard line. You see right there, your mom, 4 catches, 112 yards, and a touchdown. That big touchdown pass is going to be Gracie. Stan Gracie cannot get the first down like they tried last time. Gallardo makes the stop. 3rd and 3. It's going to be another handoff. Bouchard has the room, has the first down to the 30. And St. Louis just dialing up every single play they need to get something started. 1st and 10 coming up here. It's going to be Markham passing this one again. Looking right side. A lot of white jerseys there from Arizona. Right now, this is just St. Louis's world. We're just living in it. A lot of talent on both sides, like I said before. It looks like it's starting to pick up in St. Louis's favor. Markham passing this one again, looking middle of the field and a little bit off the hands of the receiver. Looked like there was a couple of defenders there too to prevent that. 3rd and 10 at the 30. And just like if you multiply 3 times 10, it equals the yard line they're on. 3 times 10. Yeah, I know math too. It's going to be Bobby Markham passing again, left side, and caught by Baker, Charlie Baker, for the first catch of the day, I believe, unless I missed one while scrolling through all the stats and stuff. But regardless of that, they're inside the 15. They're keeping this drive moving as we hit the 2-minute warning. Checking the time once again on the video, it's going to be 27:40. So once again, rounding up to where I want it to be. Usually be around the 25 to 30 range. That's usually the best move off the hands of the receiver. And I think he tried to get Cherry once again. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line. 17 for 28 on the day. Solid efficiency all around. Markham passing it again. Caught by your mom. Cannot get away from the defender. Down to the 6-yard line. And it's 3rd down and 5 coming up here. 10-play drive, 4 minutes on this one. And Markham passing it again. Picked up. Your mom swoops in. And he's going to get the touchdown barely. Nice job there overall from St. Louis. Once again, getting another score before halftime. And I think this is inching closer to their all-time high within the one game. So real good job here from St. Louis. This is why we open up the quarters. You see more plays. You see the scores get a lot more competitive and higher. Definitely getting a lot more higher scores available for these teams, giving more time to breathe, a lot more time to make plays. And that's the most important thing, don't you think? Can't be giving users so little time to do plays, and then, you wonder why the stats aren't looking all that great. So we're back onto the field again, 15-yard line. We don't do commercials here. We just go straight to the gameplay. That's why the games run at least quicker than normal games, as you can see. You see, like in other leagues that do run similar modes like this, they kind of take like maybe an hour some change because they have like so many breaks in between. But we have control like how much time is in between the plays. Thanks to the game we have available. Thank you, Access Football team, doing your thing. But we all have that available for your flag on the play. He's going to be holding on the running back Pablo Sanchez in his 2nd season. Looking to bounce back and see if he can get some more carries to help out his team. One recommendation I see for Arizona, you got to use all of your playmakers, and that includes the running back. So I'd probably recommend throwing some runs up the middle to help supplement this passing game. Give their man Dominique 2 times some break, because usually around the third quarter going into the fourth quarter, you can see some of the passes get a little shorter. And maybe that's something with the arm strength that's not helping them out. Arn Jacobson with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And St. Louis has another chance to get some points here, setting up 4th and 18. And I'm definitely going to have to put that second game. I'm going to have to put that second game this week into the greatest hits. You love to see it. So make sure you check out that playlist on the YouTube channel. I'm going to be adding more games. And the goal is to have pretty much season 0 to season 5 in one playlist, and I'm just going to do every 5 seasons. We're going to have our best games put in those specific ones. 0 being our beta season, our first season where we're just trying everything out, trying different settings and such. That's going to be the start. So it's going to be 0s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or I could do 0 and 4 and then kind of just go 5 all the way down if I wanted to. But I think we're going to go 0 through 5 because we just want to make it even from there. Then 6 to 10, 10 to 15, etc., as we go along. We're going to have a lot of big plays in this league. I'm trying to tell you, quick pitch left side over the head of the receiver, 2nd down and 10, 19 seconds left in this one. Still got another half to go, but right now Bobby Markham in the game is just showing out. 310 total yards, 4 TDs. Look for number 5 as they pitch it right side. Your mom's going to get close. They'll call their final timeout. I think they're going to go for the field goal here just so they can put some points on the board. Can't be too mad at that. 9 catches, 145 yards, and 2 TDs for your mom. Doing her thug fizzle. Kick is up, and that's going to be 41 points in the half. And that's going to be no dice there for Arizona. We already seen Charlotte gave up a good amount of points to Huntington Beach, and St. Louis is pulling off a similar move here in our 2 games that we had to close out the specific weeks. Both been blowouts up to this point. Arizona could not compete with this one, and got 1 more second in this half. It's kind of going a little slow because of all the passing, but you see right there, keeping the chains moving, keeping the ball rolling. You see right here, 32 minutes and 45 seconds in this one. Nice patch by Bubba Hill to end the first half. And you got to check into these stats, man. Holy Toledo, look at St. Louis go. 22 for 34, 4 TDs, 320 yards. And possibly the best game in Bobby Markham's career. You see, when you give him talent, he's going to do some work. 5 for 21 on the day for Dominique 2 times, only 25 yards. And you could give credit to St. Louis defense in regards to that. Going into the stats here, 9 for 31 here for Bouchard. Gracie had a few carries as well, 3 for 3. Going into the receiver side, 89 yards here for Darren Eliason on 4 catches. Your mom has 9 catches for 145 yards, 2 TDs. Cherry doing his thug fizzle as well. The bot tight end gets 2 TDs. Going into the other side, Bubba Hill has 1 catch for 12. Chad 2 times, 2 drops. And we seen in the last game for Arizona, Chad had a real good game for them, but right now has not shown up. Going into the defensive side, Caleb Montaigne with 5 tackles, Preston Dotson with 5 tackles, 2 sacks, Arn Jacobson with 2 tackles, and those are the only users here that I'm seeing on the defensive side here. Nick Maxwell the second with 3, and the rest of them are users as well. So I'm going into the plays and the team stats. St. Louis already has almost 50 total plays over 26, so that's not helping the cause for Arizona. Got to keep the team on the field if you want to make some plays. As you can see right there, that's just destructive right there. 346 to 1. You see this right? Only 1 yard allowed by St. Louis's defense, and I don't know what else to tell you about that. I really don't know what else to tell you about that. Only 1 yard allowed by St. Louis's defense. I don't need to say anything else in regards to that. I'm just going to go ahead and hit the second half button, and keep on going with the madness. Look at St. Louis go from first-round draft pick to just decimating teams, and that's one of the best things about this league. All it takes is a couple of drafts, and you see your team moving what's the word I'm looking for? Moving mountains. There you go. I was thinking of a saying right there that would have been catchy, but we're going to keep it moving for you. 1st and 10, St. Louis looking for some more points in this ball game. It's going to be Markham passing it again. They're keeping this pass game heavy, and it's been working. Your mom's going to juke down the sideline, and no one's touching her, down to the 40-yard line, and your mom just having a stellar game all around. Can't be stopped right now. Arizona cannot find the answer for your mom or Darren Eliason. 1st and 10 here. Markham passing it again. Looking deep, left side, and incomplete. Nice defense there from Arizona's secondary. Going to set up 2nd and 10. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception on the day for Markham. Looking left side, caught by Cherry. Going to fall forward and is going to be down to the 24-yard line. St. Louis looking real nice. Markham passing again, looking right side. Going to take this inside the 20. 2nd and 2 coming up. And St. Louis is just hitting them in pretty much all the levels that you can ask for. Been throwing it deep, been throwing it down the sidelines, throwing it in the middle, hitting them in the flats. And that's the best way to keep the defense off guard. You never know where they're going to be hitting them. And adding in the extra playbooks into the defensive strats has been helping some of these teams. You can see that's been helping St. Louis as well. It's going to be Markham passing this again. Looking middle of the field, coming in. It's going to be the man, Darren Eliason, touchdown number 1 on the day. And St. Louis is just making this look way too easy. And Arizona, if they can't get into the end zone, they'll be the first team of the users that does not crack the touchdown section here. It's going to be 48-0 in favor of St. Louis. Already know Tertz is pretty happy of the results up to this point, but we already talked about this. The game isn't over until it's over, but Arizona has yet to show the ability to score a touchdown, so they'll have to do it now if they want to figure out a way to come back. I'm sure St. Louis is pretty content with making sure that comeback isn't possible, especially if this defense has something to say about it, who's been playing out of their mind. Dominique passing it again, looking middle of the field and incomplete. It's going to set up 2nd and 10. Can't really ask for a better setup for this defense. St. Louis is going to get hit him with a sack, and there goes Arn Jacobson with the sack. You said that Preston Johnson's been getting too many sacks. I'll need to get one too. 3rd and 14 coming up, setting up the 4 wide here. It's going to be Dominique and hit as he throws, and that's going to be incomplete. I think that was Preston Dotson said, hey, Arn Jacobson, I got this. I got the juice too. You better watch out for me. And you're going to know they're going to be competing all season long for the tackles. It's going to be no dice there on offense. Once again, Arizona sends it back to St. Louis. Malcolm James Walker on the return past the 40. And it's going to be down at the 40-yard line right there. St. Louis is back on the field. And who's going to stop this offense here? Looks like they're leaning towards 3 undefeated teams going forward. Passing it left side and incomplete. It's going to set up 2nd and 10. But right now, St. Louis, Huntington Beach, and Tacoma are the... Well, actually, I take that back. Tacoma was supposed to be undefeated. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking they won, but they lost. It's going to be only 2 undefeated teams here if this keeps on going. Huntington Beach and St. Louis are the 2 teams to beat. And I can't wait to see those 2 teams match up. As you see right there, Bobby Markham with 397 on the day in regards to the yards. 5 TDs passing the left side. Is going to be your mom with another catch. She is not slowing down for anyone. 1st and 10 as they move into Arizona territory. They're just going to keep on rolling. 2 wideouts, 2 running backs, a tight end. Markham mixing up the game plan here, throwing it to the right side. Could not quite get it on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here for St. Louis. It's going to be Markham passing it up this again, right side and dropped. One of the rare drops we've seen all game long. 3rd and 10 coming up here for St. Louis. Markham passing this one again, looking middle of the field, caught by Baker, but not quite getting the first down, but they are in field goal range, right around the 52-yard line. Can they kick it from here is the question. They set up the homie here on the right hash, looking for Joshua to get the job done, and they're going to knock it through from 52. I rhyme like I do it all the time, and that's going to give them 51-0 here in the midway stage of the 3rd quarter. They still have a good amount of time to get a lot more points. Right now, let me just double check the set for the points on the season. They got to remember how much they had for Huntington Beach when they played against Charlotte is 64, and the spread, not the spread, but the differential in the game was 54. So if they can get another field goal, they'll tie the differential record on the season. And if they could get a couple more touchdowns, they'll definitely break the amount of points. So, real big job here from St. Louis, keeping the ball rolling. Now their defense is back on the field for a 2nd and 10. They're going to send the blitz. It doesn't get home. And Ken Jacobs does get the conversion, keeping the drive alive here for Arizona. Got to move down the field, see if they can get something going. I already know Turks is watching this one thinking, I don't want any points coming out of this one. It's going to be avoiding the sack, and he throws it away. I think that was Preston Dotson that was trying to get him, but could not wrap him up. It's going to be 2nd and 10. I think you already know what attribute I'm going to be upgrading this week if I have any TPE. I should probably check, see if I can get it in before Sunday, because that's when our updates are completed for the week. Going into 3rd and 8 coming up. Arizona looking for the conversion, keep the ball on their side. That's their best chance to get some sort of points. 3rd and 8 here. Gonna be Dominique passing the middle of the field. Is caught by that receiver. I could not catch the name, but it will move the chains. And Arizona keep this ball rolling. 4 wideouts said. Once again, my favorite formation, that shotgun tight. We're going to be looking right side, but the pass off the mark. It also looked like the receiver outran the ball. 2nd and 10 coming up here. 5 minutes, 52 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Sorry, in the 3rd quarter. Going to be taking this run play here. 3rd and 5 coming up. Dominic 2 times, passing it right side. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 5 coming up here. And St. Louis, once again, they tighten up, and they're not going to allow them to do too much. After that play, Washington's going to send it back to St. Louis. And if St. Louis keeps this offense rolling, they're going to put some more points on the board. Bounces from around the 9-yard line and rolls into the end zone for the touchback. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for St. Louis. Down at the 20-yard line, and they're going to move to the 3 wideout set. See if their offense can get something rolling again. Markham looking for a man, tossing it deep middle of the field, and caught by that man Cherry. He's got another big gain for him, and I think they're moving closer to having 3 receivers over 100 yards. Got to check the statistics when this game is over. It's going to be 1st and 10. Markham passing this one, looking left side, and overthrows the receiver. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. 19 more minutes left in this ball game, and I'm checking the time for the video. This might run a little long. It's 44 minutes at the current moment, so definitely going to be a little time here. As the fumble recovered by Cherry, and Trevion Hardship brings him down for the sack. Good job there. It's going to be 3rd and 15 here, but I'm sure that St. Louis isn't scared of the little distance. They've been bombing it down the field all game long. It's going to be a flag. I think it's going to be offside, so they'll have another chance. They're going to test the deep, and not going to happen. Yes, and Bryce Hall, the 4th, is the culprit. They will have one more chance. Do like the ability for them to test the field deep after the penalty. Good job by the X football team. But it's going to be 3rd down and 10. Sitting in the pistol formation, got the bunch to the right. And it's going to be Markham passing the right side, caught by your mom. A spin move will give him the first down. Inside the 30 they go, and this drive will continue. St. Louis is just dialing up everything that they need to get started. That's why you have your playmakers doing their thug fizzle. I got to say thug fizzle every game, or it's not a good sim. Passing the left side, caught by Cherry. Juke move, dragging the defender as much as he can before another defender comes down to take him down to the 22. Hand off to Bouchard, going nowheres but backwards. It's going to be down to the 25-yard line. Phillips on the stop. 3rd and 8. It's going to be Markham passing this one again, looking end zone and not quite getting it done. It's going to be 4th down right there. St. Louis sets up for the field goal right before the end of the 3rd quarter. And I definitely don't think we need any 4s in the chat. I don't know about you guys, but if you want to put some 4s in the chat, that would be cool. That looked like that curved out. That's going to be no good from Joshua, and I think that's his first missed field goal of the season. I got to double check the statistics in the last game just to be sure, but no good there for St. Louis. That's going to be setting up a pass to the right side, caught by Jacobs. He does make the play for a gain of 4, and that should wrap up the second to last quarter of the game. 15 more minutes left to play, as St. Louis still has a chance to score more points, especially if Arizona cannot get their offense in check to move the ball down the field. Will this be our first shutout of the season? That's the question. Sanchez tries to carry, and Taylor's in the backfield already. 3rd and 10 coming up here for Arizona. Pretty much erased that good game they had before. Back to the original line of scrimmage they go. They're looking for the conversion. Dominique 2 times passing again, looking right side, caught by Jacobs, and he's not getting away from that defender. 4th and 5 here for Arizona. They got to give it back to St. Louis. Can't give them any opportunities to score. 13 minutes, 37 seconds. Want to send it back to St. Louis here down at the 20. It's going to be Malcolm James Walker taking that to around the 30, down at the 29. Here comes Markham and the gang. Markham passing it, looking left side, caught by your mom, dragged down. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming up. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be Stan Gracie falling forward. Not quite the first down. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Won't be surprised if we see a little bit more implementation of the run game as they set up in the shotgun. They're going to give it to Bouchard. They do get the first down past the 40, keeping the clock moving in their favor. Moving the chains there for the Archers. Fans are clamoring deep in this stadium. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Another pass play from Markham. Looking for a man across the right side. Going to get the fullback Gracie for another catch. Why not give your fullback some love? 2nd and 5. Faking the handoff. Looking for the right side. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 5 coming up. And I do have the portraits pretty much set for random. So if you see your portrait and you don't kind of like it, I'll go ahead and put in a random number, see if we can switch it up before you get you the look that you want on the field. Just let me know how you like it. I always click through the players and such. So if you see it and you kind of want a different look, I'll go ahead and give you a random number, see if that works for you. That ain't no issue at all. We'll find that right look for you. Pass to the left side. Bouchard gonna be down to the 36-yard line. Another pass play there. And that passing game is just looking a little too ridiculous. I'm not going to lie to you. See, they're 12 for 36 on the day for Maxim Bouchard. Falling forward again with another carry, 3rd and inches. Final 9 minutes of this ball game. Checking into the time here, 50 minutes, 30 seconds. Actually, it's picking up now since there's a little bit more run plays. Going to try it again, but Bouchard can't make it. It's going to get chopped down at 37. This will be around a 55-yarder. Nice job by Malachi O'Shea on the tackle, but they're not going to go for the field goal here. I probably would have tried it just to see if they could get it. They did knock a 52-yarder earlier. Going to send this one into the end zone for the touchback. Not quite enough for the actual turn inside the 20, but Arizona's back on the field once again. Only have 7 minutes and 49 seconds left to get some sort of points on the board. And it's going to be a fake of the handoff. Has to throw it quick. And Jacobs does make the play, only getting 2 yards out of it, though. It's going to be 2nd and 8. You see right there, 7 for 32. And Ken Jacobs doesn't really have the speed, but he does have the hands. Hit as he throws. No dice there on the pass play. 3rd and 8 coming up the last 7 minutes. See right there, less than 33% on the passing game. Going to try it to the right side. He does get it to Jacobs once again. Not able to make the juke or the spin to get away from that first defender. They're going to have to give it back to St. Louis. Send this one away. Going to be Mike James Walker on this one. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. I think in the next game for Axis, definitely going to need to see if we can get some of the backups when you get to certain situations like this, or at least where it won't be enough for the other team to actually get into the fold. We could see some backups, and we kind of chop down some of these stats for the starters. That'll be real good to see. But you see right there, Bobby Markham with what I believe is his first game in his USFA career where he gets over 500 passing yards. So congratulations there for Bobby Markham on the season. And he's doing really well. He's trying to do some more. And he's got another big pass play to Cherry. Going to spin, move, and stepped out of bounds as he hit it. So it's going to be another set of downs there for St. Louis. The final 5 minutes of the ball game. Keeping it moving forward, wide out set. It's going to be Markham passing this one, looking left side. Another completion to Holloway, a juke move, and another first down there from St. Louis. I don't think they'll quite make 60 on this one unless they get another turnover, but I'm sure they won't be complaining about this one. I already know the locker room is going to be clamoring up with some good vibes after this game. The deflection there for Arizona's defender. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here as St. Louis moves to 2-0 for what I believe is the first time since season 1 where they were 2-0, passing across the middle of the field incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up. St. Louis is looking to try to get their best to get their first playoff victory. It's going to be Markham passing this one again. Looking left side, and in between 2 defenders, couldn't quite drop it in the bucket. That'll be 4th down. And I think they are in range for a field goal. That'll be another 52-yarder they'll try. Yes, they will. It's going to be from the left hash. Can they get the job done again for Joshua? Looks straight enough. And I think he does have the leg. Yes, he does. 2 straight field goals from that distance. It's all good to go. 54-0 is the ball game at the current moment, with another 3 minutes left to play. Arizona has not found their juice on offense. Their passing game, not consistent at all. And Bubba Hill's going to try to take it all the way past the 20, and he does just that. Arizona has not looked very, very consistent all around this season up to this point. They have yet to find their stride. Definitely need to find some different plays in the playbooks to help their cause. It's going to be Dominique passing this one, looking middle of the field. Got Sanchez, makes the first man miss. And if I can remember from last week, that did spark their first touchdown of the season, getting the running back involved in the passing game. So maybe a flip to get him inside the wide receiver core if he can run that position. I have to double check his build. But if he can run the wide receiver position, that is definitely something that he could do as well if you want to stay in that passing game. You never know. That could be a spot that could help him out. Going into 1st and 20 here after the penalty, it's going to be Dominique 2 times. Quick pitch right side. Sanchez does make the play. And that's going to be first down play of around 6 as they called their first timeout. Going to be the 2-minute warning coming for them as well if they can keep their offense on the field. Dominique 2 times middle of the field, caught by Bubba Hill, falls forward, first down movement. 2 minutes 16 seconds left on this one. And you see him right here, 56 minutes in the ball game. Well, the 56 minutes in the clock in regards to the video. So far, so good. Passing the right side. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 2 minutes, 11 seconds. 1 timeout left for Arizona. And they still have the 2-minute warning. Right side, going to be Jacobs trying to turn around, but could not turn upfield. They called their final timeout before the 2-minute warning. And that's definitely something they got to tighten up in the game logic after this game ends. Actually, after this, after the new cycle for 2022 comes along, definitely got to make sure the timeouts get called post the 2-minute warning and not right before it. That way that they keep their timeouts in their pocket for when they need it. But this 4th and 7 here, you're going to get hit as he throws, and that's not going to be good enough either. St. Louis forces the turnover on downs, and this should be the final chapter of this ball game and what was a complete success for St. Louis. Pitching a shutout in what a lot of people thought was going to be a real close game. Arizona and St. Louis both did their thing as best they could, but it looks like it's St. Louis's time to cheer as they move to 2-0. Arizona, they will move to 1-1 after the victory last week. Going into, I'll take that back. Arizona is 0-2. I got confused with one of my teams there, but Arizona, they move to 0-2. Charlotte moves to 1-1, and then we got the homies over there in St. Louis doing their thing. As you can see, they moved to 2-0. And then we also have Huntington Beach going to 2-0. And then you also have Tacoma, who just lost in their last game, 13-6. They moved to 1-1. So I believe the standings at the current moment will be Huntington Beach, St. Louis, and then it'll be Tacoma, Charlotte. Actually, will it be Tacoma, Charlotte? Well, Tacoma lost to Charlotte, so it'll be Huntington Beach, St. Louis, Charlotte, Tacoma, and then Arizona. And that will wrap up this ball game. Final score 54-0 in our first shutout of the season. Great job overall from St. Louis doing their thing. See, 38 for 62 on the day. 533 yards, 5 TDs, 1 interception, 17 for 43 for 100 yards there for Dominique 2 times. Tough passing game all around on that side. Going into the team leaders, Bouchard averaged 2.6 yards a carry, only getting 41 yards, but did get the touchdown. Pablo Sanchez only had 4 carries, got absolutely nothing out of that. Going into the receiving side, your mom, 15 catches, 237 yards, and 2 TDs to go along with it. Cherry, the tight end, got 100 yards. Darren Eliason barely cracked 100, but also had a touchdown to go along with it. 5 catches. See right there on the averages, so many big plays coming out of these 3 receivers, and they really proved to be the difference. 9 tackles on the day for Preston Dotson. But before I go there, check the defense. offense on the receiving side. Chad 2 times, only had 1 catch for 0 yards. Real slow day for him. 4 for 27 for Sanchez. Then on the defense side, like I said, 9 tackles for 2 sacks and not too much else there for Dotson. Arndt got 4 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 tackle for loss and the pass deflection. And you see Caleb Montaigne with 5 tackles in the pass deflection. That's all the users here for St. Louis. On defense on the other side, Nick Maxwell, the second. He is not a user now. Oh, yeah, she is. Yeah, I got confused. Yeah, Nick Maxwell, the second. He is definitely a user. 5 tackles on the day. And outside of that, no other users here. Going into the team stats, you see right there, St. Louis had 88 total plays going on for them today. Real good day for them. 567 total yards on the day for St. Louis in comparison to 73 for this Arizona side. No rushing yards available for Arizona, and that pretty much was the difference all around. 4 sacks for St. Louis, 3 for Arizona, and both teams got an interception, I believe, right? Yep, interception for both of them. Going into the statistics here, let's check the receiving side for Arizona. Bubba Hill had 2 for 26 on the day. We already talked about Sanchez, 4 for 27. Chad 2 times had 8 targets, only had 1 catch and didn't get a yard with it, so tough day for him. And no other users there except for Gataki Dracos, who had 4 targets, could not get a catch. So real good defense all around from St. Louis. Going into St. Louis's defense, receiving side, your mom, like I said, 15 for 237, 2 TDs, 22 targets. That's just an insane number. Aaron Eliason with 5 catches, 101 yards. No need to talk about the non-user tight end, but he did well. Bouchard had 4 for 31 on the receiving end. So around 70 yards total for Bouchard on the day. Not bad. Charlie Baker, 2 for 28 on the day. And that's all the users there. Just going to double check here. Yep, that's all the users there. Going into the defensive side, Nicholas Watt had 3 tackles. Arn with 4. Caitlin with 5. And you got Preston leading the way with 9. 2 sacks doing his thing. Going to double check the rest of the players, see if I see any users. I think that's it. Nope. Got A.B. Johnson with the pass deflection, no tackles. And going into the Arizona side, got Malachi O'Shea leading the way with the users with 5 tackles, along with Nick Maxwell the second doing his thug thizzle. Going into the defensive backside, we got Ricardo Lopez with 4. Going into the rest of them, just want to double check, just be sure I got all the users. Yep, that is all the users there on defense. And on the kicking side, we do have 1 user player here. That's Joshua, 4 for 5 on the day for field goals. Got 6 for 6 on extra points, and also got 1 punt. No punts inside the 20. Did get a touchback. So outside of that, I think we could wrap up week number 2. Good job by all the user players today doing their thing. And yeah, we think we got the lineup set up for next week. I can't wait to get the CSFA coming on. Those will be the next set of games for the USFA channel. So looking forward to seeing all of our new collegiate players do their thing. But outside of that, I'm ready to go ahead and wrap this one up. Have fun with all of the NFL playoff games as well. I'll be watching those as you go ahead and get ready to watch these and then get ready for the playoffs in the NFL side. But outside of that, it's your boy Stacks. It's been a pleasure running these games for you once again. Looking forward to seeing what happens in week 3 of the USFA and week 1 of the CSFA, the Collegiate Sim Football Alliance, coming to you soon. We'll be looking for you then. Make sure you like and subscribe. Join the community, the Discord, all the good stuff. Shout out to all of our affiliates and the Access Football team. And I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. It's your boy Stack signing off. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next game.